I have to hurry and do this because I know as soon as I let him go, he's down. He's feeling a little camera shy. Doesn't really want to talk on that, huh? Anyway, hi baby. This is my Australian Shepherd. He's about 7 or 8. We rescued him from a shelter when he was about 2 years old. We had no idea the personality that this guy held, and he's been a blessing in our lives ever since. So, I wanted the channel to mostly be about him. Hopefully, you guys could see his personality and realize that you can go to a shelter and find an amazing, amazing part of your family there. He was so good with our kids. We instantly fell in love with him. They had a little room we could go in to get to know the dog or the cat, whichever one you were getting. But they had a little room, so we took him in there. He was just the best dog. He was so sweet to my kids. In fact, he still loves my kids. I think he thinks he's one of the kids, which he kind of is. But anything they're doing, he wants to do. He wants to be right there with them. Australian Shepherds are very affectionate as well. This is something I've learned since we've gotten the breed. We didn't go there to get an Australian Shepherd. We went looking for a mutt, just looking for somebody to be a part of the family. I've always loved animals. When I was 16, I had a paid internship at a veterinary clinic. I've also worked in animal shelters. I've also raised horses, but I've always loved animals, and working in the animal shelter was probably the hardest job. It was a very sad place for me to work in. The animal shelters do their best to take care of the pets, but they get so bombarded by animals. It's overwhelming. There's not enough people coming in to adopt. There's thousands of feral cats. And Forge here, he was a pickup. He was a runner, I guess. No one came to claim him. The day we went to adopt him, there was actually one woman who was fighting us over him, and we were like, sorry honey, we got here first. Yeah, because he's got a heart of gold. I wanted to go over some pros and cons. I don't know if he'll stay there. He'll probably move. Yep, there it goes. All right. But let's go over some pros and cons about adopting in an animal shelter. Let's see. I lost my page. Sorry, give me 1 second. That's great. Oh, I'm so prepared here. Well, I can tell you one pro, and this just comes to the top of my head, and it's an obvious pro. And that is, I seriously can't find my page, but that is that you're saving a life when you go to an animal shelter. You're giving an animal a second chance at life. Like I said, a lot of these animals are pickups. Dogs they find on the street, cats they find. A lot of them are pickups, so no one comes to claim them, and they live this little life in this little teeny tiny cage, just waiting for somebody to come save them. A con, I guess I can think of, is you don't always know what kind of dog you're getting. I mean, it's not like you raised this as a puppy. You don't know the personalities well. For me and my dog, we had to get to know each other a little bit. He was pretty easy to get to know, though. He just wanted to be loved. And he just wanted to be a part of the family. He's been super amazing. I found the page for a minute, and then it went away again. Here it is. Okay. But the only information they had on him, the only thing they knew about him, and the only thing it said on his kennel was, I love belly rubs. And he does. But that was all the information we had on him. So when you're going to a shelter, you don't have all the information sometimes. You kind of just have to wing it and realize this is a commitment. And just like raising a puppy, getting a shelter dog, it's a commitment. You learn to work with your animal. The animal learns to work with you, with him as well. You could tell he had never been on a leash. He didn't know how to walk on a leash. He would chew through that leash in minutes. He'd pull. He still pulls. He is a herding dog. He's got very strong back legs, and he loves to pull. He still hasn't gotten the walking thing, and we've had him for years. I mean, yeah, we could pay a whole bunch of money to go get him trained, and a lot of people probably are all for that, but sometimes it just doesn't fit your budget. Other than that, he's such a good dog. He can play ball all day. He also really loves to swim. I think that he thinks he's part fish. Anyway, yeah, he was 2 years old when we adopted him, and most older dogs, they do not get adopted out. Everybody wants that cute, adorable puppy. I mean, puppies are cute. I always want a puppy too. I am thankful that I got this older dog. He was already house trained. Like, we didn't know that when we got him. We just got lucky. I'm not saying all those animals there are house trained. He was housebroken though, which saved me so much time. I mean, I have 2 kids. So yeah, I wanted to go over some information with you about euthanization. Here's some stuff I found online. So it says 670,000 dogs and 860,000 cats are euthanized each year in the U.S. 1.5 million shelter animals. That is a lot. We're not doing a good enough job here, guys. We're not spaying our animals. We're not neutering them. It's getting out of control. It's called being a responsible pet owner. Because look how many dogs and cats are being euthanized in these shelters. They never get a second chance. It's just super, super sad to me. I don't know. Also, mutts. A lot of people want the purebred. We did not go getting the purebred on purpose. It just happened. But that was never our intention. Go watch Adam Knows. Well, no, not Adam Knows Best. Sorry. It's Adam Ruins Everything. He sure does. Go Adam Ruins Everything and Purebreds. He tells it like it is. And there's nothing wrong with a mutt. They're healthier. They live longer. Also, at an animal shelter, we paid $50 for our Australian Shepherd. I mean, what a deal. Let's see. So those are just some of the quick rundowns I kind of wanted to go through. I wanted to talk about my dog a little bit longer, so I wanted him to know, I wanted you guys to know that you can get a perfectly healthy pet at the animal shelter. Go visit your animal shelter, save a life. Just save a life, guys.